Welcome to Everyday Wine Reviews. My name is Christian and I'll be taking you on a wine tasting tour through your local grocery store wine selection. We'll be tasting everything from sweeter beginner wines to the big bold reds and even box wines. With that being said, let's pop some bottles. Today we'll be reviewing a wine out of Mendoza, Argentina. It is a 2015 Malbec from Punto at $11.99 a bottle. It's going to be a big, rich, fruit-forward wine with a little bit of dryness, and I'm really excited, so let's get this puppy popping. It looks like it's actually a nice deep purpley red color. It's very, very opaque, so it's not super see-through, which might hint that it's going to be a bigger body wine, a little bit heavier, if you will. Smelling this wine gives me more of a sense of rotting fruit. Definitely more like a plum. Definitely has a rotten smell to it though, which usually hints that it's got a bigger alcohol content sometimes. It definitely smells very rich, very flavorful. Definitely smells like late fall, maybe even a late harvest, which usually implies that it'll have a lot of fruit or at least a lot of sugars to amplify the alcohol content or just smoothness and sweetness overall, depending on how long they actually fermented it for. Definitely smells very big as well as it looks. Well, down the hatch. Wow. Definitely has a lot of the blackberry as well as plum. Very, very plummy. It's almost like prunes. Squashed them all up, put them through a sift, made yourself some prune juice with a lot of kick to it. It's delicious. And that blackberry kind of softens it out so it's not just all plum all day. It's dry, but it's not tart or incredibly bitter in any way, shape, or form. It leaves your tongue wanting more, but it's a very enjoyable wine. Doesn't need food, but I could see this going great with Thanksgiving dinner. That turkey would go good with this. A very nice dry turkey. Because, I mean, how many of your moms actually make a juicy turkey? Let's be honest. I'm still not over that rotten fruit smell. It's intoxicating almost. Very, very pleasant after that initial reaction where you're like, whoa, what the heck is going on here? Becomes more blackberry instead of just plum on the nose. It actually comes off a little sweet on the front of your tongue. I get a lot more like a underripe plum that turns into a prune as it's going through my mouth, which turns into blackberries. It's not overly dry, like I said. I would say this is more like an off-dry wine. It's big in that it sits on your tongue for a long time. That aftertaste is present the entire time. And it doesn't stick on the ride down your throat either, but it really sits on your tongue in a way that's just pleasant. Definitely has a bite to it, but it's not a harsh bite. The dryness almost accents the bite in a way that makes it very, very drinkable. You're not having second guesses on the wine in any way, shape, or form. As you're getting more used to the flavor of it, some of the sweet notes of it start to come out a little bit more as well. Fantastic. Would go great with grandma's cranberry sauce. A must-have for this wine, I'd say. Now I'm thinking about Thanksgiving dinner, that's all I can think of. Perhaps even some sweet potatoes. Yeah, that's a solid red wine. It's a great one for people who are more into like that cranberry, blackberry, plum. It's fantastic in that it's dry but not bitter, not overly harsh in any way. Very approachable Malbec. This is the type of Malbec that got me really, really interested into the darker fruit style wines. I love Malbecs, especially from Argentina. It's a great region for now, as far as Malbecs go. And it's affordable. $11.99 is a great price tag. It's not breaking the bank in any way, shape, or form. And I've seen in grocery stores that a lot of the time they'll have deals. Buy a case, get it cheaper. It's definitely a great wine for people who enjoy reds that are just drinkable every day. Everyday wine reviews. I'd give this a solid 3.5. It's not overly impressive, but I still recommend it to my friends. Cheers.